Welcome, everyone. This is once again your host, Shailesh, bringing you live the Real Connections, the series that we started a few years ago. And we bring people from all around the world, but also we humans, they are real humans and they talk real things and they share real experiences, but also the real wisdom that comes out of these life journeys of these amazing humans that we are surrounded by. So today I have the pleasure to invite an amazing speaker from Australia, where she has, I don't know how to describe, but I can say one thing that if you want to understand a life journey of a person, then you definitely have to see this Svetlana's life journey because she has multifaceted uh, colorful, as we say, all colors are good, but when we have all colors together, and that's where our life journey becomes more colorful, more beautiful, more motivational for everything and anything. But I think understanding that why do we have to do things that we do and why anybody can do anything at any point of life and keep doing is one of the key aspects of our human. Humans are not designed to sit in one corner and do nothing, or humans are not designed to just do one or two things. They are designed for many, many things. But unless you uncover, unless you take that step to do those, that's what we're going to talk about today. A life journey of Svetlana, amazing person from all the way from Australia. Welcome, Svetlana, for this amazing, amazing episode that you have accepted to do this for us and for my listeners over there and everywhere when they see. So first, let's begin. What, how do we describe Svetlana? Who is she? Svetlana Zara is what is she made up of? Little bit about you, and then we'll dive into your life journey. Tell me.
Oh, yeah. I do many things because the life journey is unpredictable. And if you have more skills, if you can feel free in different areas, it's just more enjoyment in your life and more opportunities. That's why I'm doing many things. First, when I've been 15 years old, I've been going to hairdressing.
Yeah, we'll come to that, all the youngsters. So let's dive into that. As you can see, that you do a lot of things, but we will get into that. So let's begin from the life journey when you are a child, or when we are all little, when we all have desires, dreams, expectations as a child. What was Zara? What was Svetlana as a child? How would you describe yourself at that point when you became conscious about who you are?
Hmm. I've been growing up in 90s, 90s in post-Soviet Union when it's a big disaster. Some people fighting,
Right.
some people kill each other.
Mm-hmm.
There was like big lack of the love around people. There was big challenges.
Mm.
Sometimes the prices start growing up, the world changes, stability been lost.
Got
Parents
it.
didn't have time for children.
Mm.
That's why I'm trying to find love from the environment. I'm
Mm-hmm.
reading the books about nature, about beautiful animals like tigers, like Australia,
Right.
about kangaroo. Gerald Darrell, it's been my favorite author of the books. And
Mm-hmm.
I've been so inside the books, inside another world, a world of the beauty, about love,
Mm.
about nice animals. And I've been asking my parents, can you buy for me some dirt, please, please? They said, no, no, we have just two bedrooms. Not only bedrooms, it's here like bedrooms. There is just two rooms, and
Right.
6 people live in there,
Mm.
and small rooms. And they said, no, no, I've been 9 years old, but I'm continuing my um, propaganda about good things, animal.
Yes, campaigning for your things.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I've been fighting, and after that, I've been teach all my friends in my environment how you have to ask parents. I make this special marketing. I
Mm.
write down the special papers. Please write me the bird. Please buy me the bird, and put in any cupboard And
Mhm.
my mom, dad, and all
Wow.
grandparents. And it's like every time they dress something new, they find out my paper with reminding what they have to buy for me.
So you were bold enough to ask everything and anything that you wanted rather than keeping quiet or thinking about how should I speak, how should
Yes,
I.
I
You were
continue
vocal.
asking.
Yeah,
I
you were.
continue be like intense. I have very big intention because it was very important for me. And
Yeah.
9 years old, I've been
Mhm.
successful in my marketing, and they buy one bird, the big budgie,
Mm-hmm.
not big budgie, small budgie. And it was so big happiness, so big love. I so like being connected with that.
Right.
Yeah, it was big
Beautiful.
miracle. After that, I start growing up and also ask another second bird.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I asked my dad to buy the special the home for
Mm.
making the eggs
Right.
birds. And I start make the love with him that world, and
Mm.
they make a babies. After that, I growing them up, and after I sold them on the market, and that started my small business. And 10 years old, I've been already
Right.
have my business of
Mm-hmm.
small budgies,
Mm.
selling them in any weather, even it's minus on the streets. I've been going to sell the budgies
Mm.
alone on the market, like girl 10 years old.
Mm.
I receive my some money.
Mm.
And when I need something, I have my money.
Mm.
It's a
Right.
big win in my childhood.
So your mind was completely independent in that regard. Would you say? Or would you say that you were just like, dictating or like very stubborn or very much like to fight for your own things? But how did that change your mind? Like your mindset, your environment, your family background, your things that you were born with. Did you see that was natural for you, or you think that that was not what my environment was, but I had to create, I had to fight for it.
Yes, I have to create in
You
my
had
life
to create.
what is important for me.
Hmm.
Because my parents, they've been like simple working people.
Right.
They get out very early, go in work, come back late. Um,
Hmm.
there was not enough attention and not
Sure.
enough
Not enough attention.
what
Yeah.
I've been expected.
Mm. So did you had at the age of like when you became after school, how was your nature? How was your like you get along well with everyone, or you were thinking that, oh, that person has got this, I also want this? Or do you had some dreams like I want to become this when I grow up, or I want to do this when I grow up? Do you had just like every other humans normally have, but some they don't have, they just do it, they just don't do it. But how was you at that time?
Even in childcare, like kindergarten, they're
Mm-hmm.
already asking kids, can you draw who you want to be?
Mm, mm, mm.
90% of girls been drawing teachers, how they are like teachers
Right,
because they want to control situations, they want to help children.
right, right.
And I've been like confused because I don't know who I want to be. It's like, it's so many opportunities and it's too early to say who I want to be. And I didn't draw nothing because I don't know. It's just coming to my mind first with books, like what I want to
Mm-hmm.
help first animals. After that, I start helping people, help to try to understand myself, understand others. Yeah, it's just different interests coming up in my life.
Mm, right, right. So different interests came into your journey. But is there anything particular that you were craving that no, I want to become this, or you just kept doing whatever life gave you? You accept it.
I just very wish to help someone. First,
Mm-hmm.
it was
Okay.
animals because I've been like feel like I'm not able to help people. The world is too mad and I'm too small.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
Mm-hmm.
like trying to help animals, that, like helping small kitten who been like left to die. I just trying with my girlfriend to save them. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like also we find a bird who been coming out from the nest, and lost parents. We also trying to help that bird. We feeding her. After that, we bring her to zoo because we need help how to feed that, you know.
Mm. So you do love animals, basically.
In my childhood, yes, a lot.
In your childhood,
Now
you
I
love.
understand like birds and like animals, they need our help, but people need more help. What I found out finally. And this is like first we need to help humanity
Mm.
to make people understanding more about this planet, you know.
Mm. Mm. So
It's
you
not
were
only about
always,
birds.
yeah, you were always like seeking more information, curious about the nature, curious about why we have to do this, why we are doing this. Was it like that for you? Like you were quite self motivated or self awakened?
Yes, yes, from my childhood, from books, yes,
Mm-hmm.
I find something what is inside me, what
Mm-hmm.
very need to have some changes around.
Mm-hmm. And you did you find anything like very fearful? Like were you fearful of doing new things or getting into new things, or you just said that "No, I'm gonna do it"? How was your mind at that
Of
time?
course, everyone afraid to start something new,
Mm.
but you know, if you a little bit understand what is behind,
Mm-hmm.
worth to get through your fears and just
Mm-hmm.
make the step by step
Mm-hmm.
overcoming something to get what you need or
Right.
help someone.
Right. Oh, that's amazing. And so when you look back now at a younger age, multiple things that you did and how you did, why you did, when you look at now, do you sometimes reflect? Do you sometimes analyze as a child, as a teenage, as whatever school, college, and university, whatever, wherever you go? Made new friends, limited friends. How do you see now your journey? Like we meet people at school, at college, at university, at office, at colleagues. But then we know that we are not going to be with everyone forever. So when you look at that point of view, I wanted to ask you, how do you resonate with that? And how do you feel like what listeners are listening that, okay, sometimes they let go, sometimes they are very much stressed if someone loses or someone goes away or someone is not there. They are too much dependent on their friends or family or brothers or sisters. They are dependent. How do you see when and I ask you this because I want to understand that all the listeners that, we do go through this phase, but how to learn from our own journey. So how do you reflect that?
It's also a big challenge, and I think for every child is challenging. You go
Mm,
into new environment, to school, to new
yeah.
school. I've been changing schools. First, I've been in one school, after that in another school. When
Mm,
I finished the 9 years old, when I finish 9 years in a school, I have to move to like a TAFE, like head racing TAFE, and always changing your environment. It's new people around you.
right.
Maybe they like you, somebody not like you.
Mm,
It's a big challenge, but
mm.
at the start, when I've been 13 years old, I lost my father. He been died, and my mom was
Oh.
left alone, and my small brother too.
So what age were you at that time? How old were
13
you?
years old,
How
13.
much? 13.
13, yeah.
Oh, very young you were.
Yes, and my brother been like 6.5 or something.
Right.
Yes, and I've been feel very upset and lonely, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my mom don't love me enough.
Mm,
It's not because she doesn't love me. It's just like feeling of the sadness, you know.
mm, mm.
And the family being sad, and my grandmoms and
Yes,
granddads, and
yes.
something was like not healthy environment at
Mm.
home. And when you came to school, and when you in down, don't know, я на телевидении.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
of course, it's very big impact on you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And of course, I met some friends who is good with me in school. In school, we've been like 5 girls, very
Yeah.
close together. We've
Yeah.
been
Yeah. Yeah.
like a groups. We have 35 children in the school,
Right.
Usually five, six people been in groups in
Mm-hmm.
different interests. Somebody already was like very growing up very fast. They've been interested already in boys and start smoking to make showing what they're very important. They're like adults already.
Yes.
But I've been with group with girls who is like more like animals, more feelings, uh, more creative people around me.
So, do you think the environmental that we are brought up or the surroundings that we are brought up, and whether it is friends or whoever, and their nature and our nature, but we had to struggle every time where there are challenges because we see some people doing something and we think, oh, I should also doing that. How do you spend those moments? How did you create your moments? Saying that no, I want to do what I want to do, not just because what others are doing or because they are my best friends or what, doesn't matter. How do you see that? Because most of the we become victim of these simple things.
Mhm,
It's not good or bad or anything, but we change our direction of our life because when we adopt something
mhm.
that our friends are doing, then we go to a different direction. But when you create your own, we create your own, and that is a different direction. However, according to you, what is the best where what you have lived? Because I know you have, and we are going to uncover that what all you are doing. So based on that. So tell me, how do you see that aspect for you that affected, even though your friends were their close friends? Did you ever got influenced by your friends?
Yes, of course. If I have a friends who have interesting ideas, they
Mm-hmm.
inviting me somewhere, showing another that pets or the something. Of course, I've, I've been interested, but I've been not interested in some harmful things. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know from where, but maybe from my grandma. She been
Mm-hmm.
enough clever to teach me what is good, what is not good in a life. Smoking is bad.
Right.
Getting with boys too early is bad. Like they
Mm-hmm.
just wanna use you. La la la. It's
Mm.
very good, but you have someone who already give you some basic directions.
Basic direction, yeah.
And also, if you growing child and you see some bad samples, like my mom and my dad, they've been smoking on the kitchen all the time. And when I
Right.
came, I always demonstrate like I don't like it, like they are like bad people. What they doing here on the
Yeah,
kitchen?
yeah.
I can't get water normally. Yeah, it's somewhere growing in me, like understanding what is good, what is not, and
Yes,
I
yes.
learned how to be stronger, how to teach my
Mm,
parents,
mm,
how to teach the kids around me.
mm,
Clever people understand me, and they just been close to me. You know,
mm,
some
mm,
people they just protesting, they trying to go different way. I don't push them; they can't push me. It's
mm.
normal.
Absolutely. So tell me something about like in your life journey, what all you have been doing, and what do you think that hunger and the desire and the quest and the seeking that you still haven't get satisfied, even though you are doing, keep doing. And satisfaction is a very broad word because you never get satisfied with one thing or two things because our human life is very, very, unlimited, infinite. So, how do you make your journey colorful and beautiful with your work that you do and whatever your things that you do, basically? Tell me something about that.
I think the satisfying things like it's also can stop people because if you too much satisfying and think, okay, now I'm rich, I have everything, and it's like what else? You can enjoy like buying the car. You're very happy 2 days, 3 days, maybe 2 weeks. You're showing your friends how you are good with
Mm-hmm.
your car. But after that, you anyway stopping and see, okay, I have that car. What is the game? Game finished. I'm already get. Here
Yeah.
is my car. Here is my house. Here is my everything. What else I can do? And you
Yeah.
give you that time. not to make your new purpose something else,
mm,
like, buy another car or another house or help people. It
mm,
doesn't matter what you choose. But if you don't choose any game next, you
mm,
feel
mm.
bored. You feel
Yeah.
like, oh, life is so boring. Probably I'm so unhappy. Even three houses there, but if you stop to make some new goals, you feel unhappy about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
nothing I
agree.
can do anymore. Happiness is not there. I get everything what I can, and
Mm,
he don't create something else to
mm.
make some new challenge in your
Mm.
life.
So
That
what is your understanding of life? Why do we have to do things that we do? When I ask you this.
we don't
Uh,
have to. We don't have to. We can relax. We can lie down and just die. It's okay if you want. But if you want some game, if you want to feel drive in the life,
Hmm,
you can do something. Maybe you just growing plants, or maybe you knitting, maybe you drawing, painting, whatever.
true, true.
If you're doing something, its life continues.
Hmm.
It's been some interest in life, maybe small, maybe big. You can create difference.
So when you say your life journey, when we were talking about you, like, okay, so you had these early parents, father not there in your life. You had to create your own. You felt loved, not loved, many ups and downs, challenges, everything when you look at it now. And then where are you at the moment now? Do you think that life, when we take certain decisions in our life or directions of our life, we are the one who drive our directions, and sometimes we are influenced by others to drive our direction. When you look at that way, how would you say now, where you are, that did you feel like not satisfied, but did you feel that, okay, I have done whatever I can and it's all good and I am not regretting anything? Do you feel that sense at the moment, if I ask you?
Most of things I'm happy what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Some part of my life still need improvement.
Right.
I'm happy what I can I have a chance to work on it,
Mm,
because it's my development. It's how I can create my life better, and also showing good samples for others.
mm,
Yeah, it's a good way. I feel okay about my life now. Of
mm.
course,
So
there was some challenges and upsetness and
mm.
loss, but I continue. I continue to create around me what I wish. It's
So
good.
do you think that when we do some things, that is that is an expression of happiness, or that is just continuation of good work that you are doing with your own creation? How do you see, how do you compare? When we do some things, does it give you happiness, and do you do it for happiness, or what do you do for when you complete certain things or when you do some things?
In a life, we have different conditions.
Yeah.
For example, in my childhood, I've been too serious girl. I've been like to think the world is very serious, very
Mm-hmm.
dangerous. You have to survive. You have to fight for yourself. You have to fight for changes.
Mm-hmm.
It's different feeling inside. If you are feel like small and not able to change, and you just have to do very big efforts to change.
Mm. Right.
But if you going a little bit up and you get your wins
Mm.
here, here, and here, and step by step you're getting higher, you feel more power,
Mm.
and after that you feel really satisfied in life when
Mm.
you overcome this one, this one, this one. And
Yeah.
if you start looking to good points that you really win,
Mm.
and not it closing in closing eyes when you lost something and be not successful, just taking the a good attention for your good things that where you win, you continue winning.
Mm.
Step by step, you take more power and getting more opportunities to
Mm.
change the world, and feel very, very satisfied finally. It's
Yeah.
like my life. Yeah, I've been in child. I feel like I'm not able to do anything.
Mm.
One period in my life, I've been wake up and just crying every day. I'm
Mm.
wake up and I'm crying because I'm wake up and there is really dangerous world. I don't know what I do, how I can change it. because
mm,
I feel like I'm not able to change anything.
mm. True.
Now I feel yes, I can change it
Mm.
because I've overcome step by step.
Right, right. And it's so important what you said because sometimes you feel that you can't do anything, you can't, and you are sad or you are helpless, or you feel that you don't mean anything in this world. But then you go around, you make those challenges into, change those, create those challenges into positive things, and then you all of a sudden think that no, no, I can change everything and anything that I want. I can do everything. I can do many things. And that's where the whole positive mindset comes in. And for all the listeners who are listening, who probably may be thinking, oh, I am stuck. I can't do this anymore, or I can't do that. Do you think now, with your experience, that what is your message would be to all the listeners who are getting stuck, or you feel, or they feel that they are stuck? What should they do with how do they come out of this stuckness?
I think they need to understand it's just bad period now happening. They
Mm,
have to understand, yes, I'm suffering now.
mm,
Yes, it's like I'm not winning now.
mm,
But what I can do to
mm,
make a small change,
mm,
even small change, even stand up to make the
mm.
coffee or tea or just do something, even maybe they clean your house or helping your neighbor,
Yeah.
whatever you decide, that moment you have to understand yourself, yes, I'm in sad condition now,
Mm,
but I have to promise myself I will change it. Just
right.
promise yourself when you catch up in that condition yourself, you promise, yes, I'm in bed, but I
Mm,
will change it. I will
mm,
try. I will do best what I can right now and not give up. When you give
mm.
up, you don't have a chance. But
True,
when you
true, true.
don't give up and continue trying, you have a big chance to win.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So that's a great, powerful message in terms of that. How would you now describe with your own situation currently that you are in, that if you want to make any little changes, and change is inevitable, we see changes all the time, every time. And as you rightly said, that it's a small period. If it doesn't work for you, it's a small period. I consider that like a season, like a winter season, rainy season, summer season, and it comes and goes. But it does come and it does goes. It doesn't stay there. Otherwise, the world will be chaos and your mind will be chaos, right? But it is the patience. Svetlana, it is the patience of a human mind and a human being, which is
You can
challenging.
train that. You can train in yourself that patience.
So that's what I want to know from you. How would you do that? How do you make this patience? Because either humans are impatient most of the time, they want everything quick in today's world.
Yes. In today's world, yes. I wanted this one, I go and buy this. Even
Yeah.
children now in our uh, world, they now living, okay, I wanted this one.
Mm.
And here in Australia and maybe in New Zealand also, children
Same.
get everything straight away. It's not
Yeah.
like me in my childhood, please buy for me 1 year asking till they buy something. They didn't buy me my bicycle. I used to buy myself because I've been first making my business.
True, true, true,
Yeah, it's
true.
good challenge, but now children they don't know that situation. They receive
Yeah.
many things, you
Now
know.
they are not patients. There is no patience. They are becoming very impatient. They want everything now. Then they say they now means now. So in that context and in the current world of situation that we are in, how would you say that, why do we have to rush to start with? Why we are impatient to start with? Why should we be not impatient? Because the universe is there. The time is going. We know. We can't bring what the time is passing, we can't hold the time. You can't say that I will hold the time, right?
Yeah.
But why do we, as a human, why do you think that we become so impatient? rather than, letting it go easily, just the way, because the sun takes whole day to come, a whole night to arrive. It comes in the morning, goes in the evening, and then it has to wait until the whole night, another 12 hours. Same thing, night has to wait. They have patience. What about humans? Why don't we have patience? Why are we so hurrying?
Because the world getting very quick now.
Ah,
Because before, if you remember, like 20 years ago, no internet. To get
true.
some information, you have to go to library, you have to sit in hours to find out one book, another book, third book, how I've been
Yes.
studying. It was difficult. It's been a long period. You have to have lots of patience to get information.
Yes.
Now you can Google anything and
Mm,
you receive answers straight away.
absolutely.
Everything's so quick and so much information coming through television, internet,
Mm,
even you like YouTube, the TikTok. It's so much things coming to your head,
mm,
and you have to be very quick to understand what I needed, what I don't need it, because it's very quick. You can get in trap, and just like your attention will be like locked somewhere, and you forgot what you need to cook something for
mm,
kids. Kids hungry, angry, yelling, and mom sitting in the internet. It's like what?
mm.
It's different world now, and we have
Yeah.
to adopt very quick,
Yeah.
adopt and understand how to deal with that so much flow
That
who come
comes. Yeah.
in.
That's true. So this is, I'm going to come to the end, and I want to ask you this amazing, amazing thing there from this life journey. Everybody has got a different life journey. And as you mentioned about your life, what was you in the child and as an adult, and then how did you create and how did you campaign for your own and propaganda for your own things that you wanted? When you look at, and not everybody is like you or everybody's journey is like you, they have got different journeys. So what would be your message to all the listeners who are listening, that irrespective of our life journey, that you can have a different experience, I can have different experience, but there is no need to compare the life journeys. What will be your message to all the listeners, that life journey is a life journey of individual? However, it may be similarity with someone, it may not be similar with me, but we don't have to compare. We don't have to compete. And that's where you said this very well, that nowadays is competition. Everybody wants to do fast and everything they want now. So, what is your message to all the listeners who are listening? How to live a simple life journey when you see yourself that it is easily achievable, that it is easily doable. So, what will be your message to all the listeners, Svetlana?
I think nothing is too easy in this life. It doesn't matter which level you are. It's always something what you can change and what you have to fight for it. If you don't do nothing, nothing will changes. If you stay in same situation and just talking about it, blah blah blah, it's bad
Yeah.
and bad, it's nothing will be changing.
Mm,
Just continue, have to continue
mm,
trying to change. It doesn't matter which level you are, on
mm,
which speed you are, slowly or faster, you
mm.
have to do something, at least
True.
little bit. It's like your level. You don't have to like say, oh, my neighbor, she's like very confident, she's good job have and this and this and this. No, you don't compare yourself. You
Mm,
compare yourself in the past, what you did
mm,
yesterday, and
mm.
what you can do today, and what is possible for you tomorrow.
Yeah, true, true, true,
And very good dreaming, to dream, to understand what you wish, where you
true.
want to move, what you want to change,
Mm.
and just do it how it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very well said. Because I think doing things is most important, and our life journey is all about taking actions, doing things, and creating things, rather than thinking that I want to do this or I want to do that. It's thinking is one thing, but doing is another thing. And actions is, it doesn't matter, as you rightly said to all the listeners, that it is rightly said that, it doesn't matter you achieve it in one day or you achieve it in one year. It doesn't matter. Slow pace, fast pace. You just keep doing. That's the most important part of our life journey. That I take this final message from this conversation, beautiful conversation, Svetlana, with you, that we can take a message out of this is, not taking actions, not doing things is not going to change anything for you or for us.
Yeah, it just will be like stuck in.
Mm, mm,
You do
mm.
something, you have chance to find way out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, with that note, all the listeners, this is Svetlana from all the way from Australia, her life journey. And what an amazing life journey that she gave her some of her insights to s- keep like a food for thought for everyone, that we are not here to complete anything. We are here to live our own life journey, create our own life journey, and living or creating can be done only by doing things. We can't just talk and then think that it will happen. It has to be done. It has to be actioned. And irrespective of whatever situation we are in, I think this is amazing message, powerful message, Svetlana. Your final word, and then we close, and then we'll come back. What's your
Every
final word?
time people have to remember,
Hmm.
we always have some games. Somewhere we win, somewhere we lose.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you don't lose till you don't give up.
Right.
That's
Absolutely.
why you have to continue to fight, even a little bit, step by step. Just do something about
Mhm.
it. Just
Yeah.
don't give up.
Give up.
Tomorrow will be new day and you can amaze yourself about your abilities.
Beautiful. Very well said, Svetlana. That's a final word from Svetlana. Don't give up. And with that note, I end this beautiful conversation with Svetlana, and we will come back once again with insights from different topics. And we might invite again Svetlana because we know she has a lot of wisdom on many things because she has done many things. But that message is very powerful. Don't give up, because you are the one who will be deciding your own journey. And so thank you so much, Svetlana, for this amazing conversation. We will come back to you. Until then, bye for now. Thank you very much.